Hey everyone, welcome back to Tech on the Block. You know I've been diving deep into Black Myth Wukong, and today I'm tackling a big one, the top 5 staffs in the game. These weapons aren't just tools, they're what makes Wukong's combat so much fun. I'll be breaking down my personal favorites, from the heavy hitters to the one that just feel and look good. And yes, my number one pick might not be what you expected. So let's get right into it. Alright, kicking things off with the first one on the list is the Dark Iron Staff. It's got an attack stat of 110, which is a little lower compared to the others, but hear me out, it makes up for its inutility. This staff gives you 5 resistance to both chill and burn damage, and here's the kicker, it boosts your attack based on your defense. That means if you're stacking up armor and defensive buffs, this staff is going to hit way harder than you've expected. It's perfect for those moments when you want to play it safe but still pack a punch. Not to mention it looks awesome in action. And of course, combined with the Wukong's armor, it just looks beautiful. As you see the little burning ashes going around, and you will only get this effect when you have to complete Wukong armor and equip the Dark Iron Staff. At number 4, we've got the Tri-Point Double-Edged Spear. This one's got an attack stat of 135 and a 6% critical hit chance, which is solid on its own. But what makes it stand out are the built-in spear techniques that get added to your light attack combos. And then there's the Thrust stance. I normally don't use this stance, but it is a very powerful move. If you land a forceful thrust stance with the Tri-Point Double-Edged Spear, the staff shoots out swords to deal extra damage. It's such a satisfying weapon to use, especially when you're up against enemies that don't give you much breathing room. It's fast, deadly and a little flashy. What's not to love? Coming in at number 3 is the legendary Jingubang Staff. It's got the same attack stats as the Tri-Point Double-Edged Spear. 135 attack and 6% critical hit chance. This is probably the most iconic weapon in the game. And here is the perk. The gouge for your 4th focus point doesn't deplete over time. And as you can see, if you really combine it with the full Monkey King armor, it just looks great. If you like classic builds and also a build that is more focused on critical damage, then I think, for me at least, Jingubang Staff and then with the Monkey King armor is perfect for you. It really packs a punch with a lot of critical damage. Okay, now we're getting into the heavy hitters. At number 2 is the Stormflash Loong Staff. And this thing is just ridiculous. It got an attack stat of 140, the highest on this list, and a critical hit chance of 9%. But here's what makes it even more insane. While you're charging the staff, it draws thunder to you, putting you in a shocked state. Once that happens, every single staff attack deals thunder damage. This staff is perfect if you love elemental builds or just want to shock the life out of your enemies. Literally. It's powerful, it's flashy, and it's really fun to use. And of course, if you really want to stand out, you should combine the Stormflash Loong Staff with the long skill armor. It's one of the few sets that I don't have in mythical status yet, but as you can see it looks beautiful, so I'm definitely gonna upgrade it in the next playthrough. And what do you think of the See No Evil headpiece? I think it looks really dope, but let me know in the comments what do you think. Is this the perfect headset to use with this armor? And finally, my number one staff, the Adept Spine-Shooting Fuban Staff. This one has an attack stat of 120. But don't let that fool you. It got a massive 25% critical hit chance, which is the highest of any staff in the game. The real magic happens when you land a charged heavy attack. Not only does it shoot out spines that damage nearby enemies, but it can also recover some health for every focus point that you use. It's an amazing all-around weapon that feels great in both tough boss fights and group battles. If you haven't tried this one yet, you're seriously missing out. And also, the combination of the Adept Spine-Shooting Fuban Staff with the insect armor, I think is the most beautiful combination in the whole game. Well, beautiful, it depends on what you like, but I really like this armor set. I think it looks really great in-game. As you can see here, it's just magical. I find this the best combination there is. If you don't agree with me, let me know in the comments what your favorite set is, and I will definitely compare it to this one. And if I don't like it, I will tell you, and if I like it, I will tell you as well. That also goes for the Centipede armor. I also tried it with this staff, but I don't really think it really connects with each other. I do like it. I like the armor. I also like all the moving parts on the armor set. I think that's a really dope thing that they did. When you move or you zoom in a little bit, you can see them moving. Yeah, I think that detail is really cool. So there you have it, my top 5 staffs in Black Myth Wukong. Whether you're into stacking defense, dealing elemental damage or landing critical hits, there's a weapon for everyone on this list. What's your favorite staff in the game? Drop a comment and let me know. And if you like this and enjoy more Wukong content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. I'd like to thank you all for watching again, and I'll catch you in the next one.